really just the kind of satire that people, I think, were hungry for. You know, speaking truth to power.
Where could the fear be coming from? Oh, God! Chaos on Bull Mountain!
We report, you can suck it.
You're the lupus of news. Go down now! Go down now!
Talking, he's saying what a lot of people would like to say.
I can't reconcile the brilliance and knowledge that you have of the intricacies of the market with the crazy bull I see you do every night.
I think the oddest one was the Jim Cramer thing. That was just bizarre.
I understand you want to make finance entertaining, but it's not a game.
It was almost kind of a point of honor to get skewered by Jon, I think, by some people.
That's why so many people came on the show. People who vehemently disagreed with him came on the show because it was a conversation, and they weren't just going to get, like, you know, it wasn't just like, we're going to beat you up.
Listen to me. Here's all I want from you today.
I kind of want him to go into the interview with Bill O'Reilly and, like, kick him in the balls.
I have one simple goal.
Yeah.
I want you to admit that there is such a thing as white privilege. That's all I want.
I knew you would.
That's all I want. That's it.
He'll defend himself and say, look, we're not a news show, we're a comedy show, first and foremost. But then he also does attack kind of both sides when it's warranted.
You can't find it, but you'll find almost unanimous agreement that we have failed these veterans, and unanimous agreement that we need to do better. Yet 7 years into it, we have not been able to demonstrate the agility.
No.
Waiting times are going back up. They're going back up, 50%.
The reason they're going back up is, I just told you, you got 2.7 million new folks coming in.
When you start a lot of wars,
hold on a second.
it's going to add people.
Hold on a second.
This is our first show since the tragedy in New York City. And
9/11 was such a, you know, world-changing event.
They said to get back to work, and there were no jobs available for a man in the fetal position under his desk crying.
I think what September 11th did on a emotional level is what happens at any time when the comedian lets the wall down.
I wanted to tell you why I grieve, but why I don't despair.
It's in these kinds of moments that we take a step back and realize, well, you know, he's really done a public service.
I have one job, and it's a pretty simple job. I come in the morning, and we look at the news, and I write jokes about it. And then I make a couple of faces, and like a noise, like a, and then it's just cha-ching, and I'm out the door. But I didn't do my job today. 9 people were shot in a black church by a white guy who hated them, who wanted to start some kind of civil war. The Confederate flag flies over South Carolina, and the roads are named for Confederate generals. And the white guy's the one who feels like his country's being taken away from him. We're bringing it on ourselves. And that's the thing. Al-Qaeda, all those guys, ISIS, they're not compared to the damage that we can apparently do to ourselves on a regular basis.
I think that, you know, those guys like Jon and Letterman, we look to those guys to comment on how we're feeling, letting us know that it's okay to get back into the show, it's okay to laugh at this stuff.
Americans already use guns for all kinds of things. Coring apples, unclogging toilets, ear piercing. That's, listen, get her done.
We're closing early. No, I'm done. I'm heading out.
We're going to miss everything about Jon. His humanity, his hilarity, his incisiveness.